All right, folks. So Claude Opus 4.7, the next version, is rumored to be released really soon. I don't know how to feel about this. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been excited if it wasn't for the fact that
We
Opus
got
4
slapped on.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't been caught up recently, Opus 4.6, the current version that everyone has access to right now, is performing like absolute dog trash. All right. Like I literally gave up on it, and then I was reading today that it does seem to be the case that Anthropic is going to release the next big update. Yet again, I'm not trying to not take sides recently, but my video on Opus got a lot of traction because it was really bad. It's literally unusable. Like for the same product, for the same amount of money you're paying for, and when you're trying to use Opus level intelligence, it was bad. But that being said, 4.7, all right? So far, there's an article from The Information that reports from that Opus 4.7 is releasing with a new AI design tool, and it could ship this week. Okay, so very likely it's going to ship this week. It has to ship this week. Like, we see the exact chain of events. Like, last time when 4.6 was released, 4.5 got really dumbed down very like piss poor down, just like what we're experiencing now.
Yep.
Then we also have on Google Vertex AI. So this is Google's platform that they work with Anthropic.
Okay.
Right. And this model was actually spotted in the model list.
Okay.
You can't use it, but it's like blink, it's there. Okay.
They're prepping.
They're prepping. So typically 24 hours to 48 hours before launch. I know the font is really weird on this one. I changed the way the font works on this. And look, the animations on our presentations are getting better, but the font's getting bad. This is the probabilistic nature of AI, okay? Also, source code. So this is the... we saw in a previous source code leak that... for Claude Code, that there were strings for Opus 4.7 and Sonnet 4.8, surprisingly. Okay.
And Mythos 5.
Mythos 5. All right.
Yeah.
So the way things are working right now, the way that Anthropic's building the pipeline, we'll use an example. So let's say your Mythos. Mythos is apparently way bigger, way more expensive, right? The model size is massive, and it's one that's being given to security research right now. So if you're a security researcher, congrats, and you work with one of their partner companies, congrats, you get access to Mythos. Apparently that one is performing amazing, right? That being said, right now, upcoming for us plebs, that the normal people who wants to just get AI to do stuff, Opus 4.7 seems to be coming very, very soon. Do you want to add something to this, Ron?
No, I mean, well, seeing today is Thursday, and the typical launch would be 24 to 48 hours upon the Google Vertex thing.
Yeah. Soon.
Maybe tomorrow latest.
And Polymarket's placing bets on this, so the odds jump from 20% to 78 to 98% for April 2017 release. So that's tomorrow release.
Oh yeah, dude.
So,
Just before
so
the
people
weekend.
are betting on this. When is Opus releasing? And I bet Opus is releasing like right to claim the money from the bet. That's how economics works, right? So hard evidence coming here. The information exclusive article, the Vertex listing, the source code leak, also stock impact. Apparently, like people are, putting money where the mouth is, or people insiders are betting against Adobe Figma stock prices because of how strong this model potentially is. So other strong signals are Polymarket. Also, the day release cycle is also interesting because it's roughly 73 days.
Okay, so it's rather more planned. Because I initially thought maybe this is like a Hail Mary play to distract us from the fact that 4.6 is not good.
Well, usually, okay, so the issue with these is that when we send our messages to Anthropic to do tasks, and when our agents send these messages, right, it goes onto Anthropic servers, and we know that these are overloaded. They have two very big upcoming products, so Opus 4.7 and Mythos 5. That's and that's burning through their computer GPU resources, right? They're just managing this, and they're saying, okay, look, who's making us money, right? Enterprise or these users that are playing around with agents, right? So they're just saying, you know what, this group gets shat on. But and then they're probably gonna like extract more money from this group of users.
Yep.
So we'll probably see once Opus 4.7 releases, there's gonna be new plans that they can just extract money from us, right? So that seems to be the case. So very, 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 very soon, there's a lot of different sources that are coming out with this. I think the most strongest evidence is Vertex, because Vertex is working, like it's Google, it's their outside collaborators, and they accidentally leak a new model coming out, and this is like akin to like Amazon making a listing for like a product.
Oh yeah.
Right, like it's a new GDJI drone coming out. Well, Amazon Spain decides to leak that. But yeah, Vertex AI, that's where the strongest evidence seems to be coming in. The patterning, I mean, everything coincides with this happening. Right now, they are seeing competition. Like, you are right in the sense that there is still a lot of competition on the back end. So we see Kimi 2.6 coming. Yep. So Kimi, new model performance is really good. It seems a lot of people are using that. We're on our way to test it. We know that GPT 5.4. That is actually good. All right, so I've been using that for a week because this week Opus was just bad. It was like dog crap bad. Okay.
So where do we stand now in terms of who's the king of AI models? If you had to throw out one name.
Right now, without the next release of Opus, I would say GPT is still the best. Okay. I've actually learned how to use codecs, from Claude Code to codecs, or actually Kilo Code. I actually use both. Kilo Code actually worked a little bit better for me, and I think maybe long-term Kilo Code is a better agent because you can swap out, like from Opus to GPT. At the end of the day, we buy all these models, we test them out yet again because we're on YouTube, and we try to be as like taking sides as possible. But it just infuriates me that Anthropic treats us this way. Right? They could have released Opus 4.7 without dumbing down 4.6, and then this is like the worst way to do marketing, I would say. Like making your current product bad, and then hyping up the next product. Who knows, right?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying they're like Apple.
They can disrespect you because they can. They can disrespect your intelligence. They can disrespect your work. They can disrespect your life because they can. So we'll have to see when it comes out and when it releases. But I'm actually planning. So it does change how I'm currently planning to do things. A lot of what I'm doing is migrating to GPT 5.4. And I'm putting a slight halt on full migration. The reason why is it's like migrating takes time.
Yeah, I realize this too. Most people.
Yeah.
Let's take the OpenClaw to Hermes migration case. Actually, a lot of people took about a month to fully migrate. They do it slowly, and then make sure everything is not broken. If you rush it, then it's broken.
My presentation maker is still broken. This is post migration. It's getting better. It's getting better.
I got the
revolving doors, but like our presentation should be a little bit, like the text sizes. I said the text was too big, and now you make it tiny. Opus, please. Is this a presentation for ants?
It has to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
Oh my god! But anyways, guys, let's. I don't know what to do. I don't know if to be hopeful or happy, but whatever. Regardless, just release the goddamn thing so I can get back to work. Okay, that's my current rant. Okay, so with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Shana now.